The Ferrari F40 came out in 1988, a twin-turbo DDR warning triangle. Smuggle as many friends as you could across the border. Hi, I'm Jacob, this is Classic Garage, this is Lola, but more importantly, this is the Saxon-Ring Trabant 601. And we just picked this up, it's a project from eBay, and it's the S, meaning Sunderlunch, or special edition to you and me. Now you might not think you get much of that, and you'd probably be right. A fuel gauge was the option on this car, if you were lucky enough to own one, after the 18-year waiting list many East Berliners faced. Now as I mentioned, this is a project. We're going to be bringing you more videos, reviews, looking at the quirks and features, and showing you the restoration process, effectively. But today, just wanted to give you a quick overview, inside and out, of this quite iconic car really. I'll start with the bodywork. That's a similar material to Bakelite. If you don't know what Bakelite is, you're probably too young to know how iconic this car was as well, and how important the Berlin Wall was. We'll start under the hood. Now, if we can get under. All we have in here is a two-stroke motor. This is the same engine used between 1963 and 1990. And this is a 1989 model. And to put that into perspective, the Ferrari F40 came out in 1988, a twin-turbo V8. So it's easy to see why many East Berliners envied the West. And whilst we're here, that Duraplast material really is quite flimsy. But it meant it was easy to replace. And it was pretty much the only material that manufacturers could get hold of at the time. And it meant if you did happen to smash your Trabant, it was fairly cheap to get apart. However, waiting times were years, but you could sleep at night knowing you've helped the titan of communist industry. Not much else to say about the exterior. It's as bland as it gets. It's a Hearing beige, one of the few 15 colours you could have this in. And if we look here, you can really see the state this poor car's been in. It effectively is a barn find. We've got moss, we've got bits of rust here, surface rust and filler. So it is going to need quite a bit of love. But if we have a look at the boot, this really highlights how iconic this car was. We have here an original DDR warning triangle, which meant if you did break down an autobahn, knowing that this car could be fixed with little less than a spanner, because that's how it was designed, you could be on your way in no time. Conveniently, the car came with spares. Now, the interior kind of follows the exterior, I guess. Let's have a look. You have, well, these door pockets. Don't know what you'd fit in them. Lola's not too impressed either. But you still have your basics. You have your wipers, your lights, your hazards, communist horn, and this interesting column shifter. And I guess that was to save some space down here so you could smuggle as many friends as you could across the border. The heating controls, not too dissimilar to an old Defender if you've ever driven one. But you can really see the state we've picked this up in. We have these cobwebs, plenty of mothballs, the leaves. It's been on a driveway for a while but hasn't seen the road for 25 years now. So we will be documenting most of the process, MOTing it, registering it with DVLA, and the subsequent restoration process. So you'll be able to see more here at Classic Garage and on Instagram, so please like, comment, subscribe. We'll bring you more on this Trabant and everything else here as well.